hello everyone. Yes, hi, hello, and welcome to another stream of us doing Run Across. Yeah. Don't mind the title. Also, my microphone's probably a little quiet today because I'm still tweaking a lot of things. Test your mic? Is he really quiet? Also, hello, Chromacam. Acting like we've been streaming.
Wait, what? No, that's not right. That's not right. I mean, there's that.
Yeah, there's like a 24. Hold on. Give me a moment, everybody. Because that doesn't look correct. I'm pretty sure my computer's rebooted multiple times since then. Yeah, okay, that's just a bug on the end. Gotcha. Cool. I was about to say, fucking, have y'all been aware of what I've been doing for the past 24 hours? How am I not banned on Twitch? Anyways, what? I've considered setting one of those up. I need to pay for a whole avatar for that. Anyways, once again, hi, hello. You want to do a quick recap while I figure out why we're quiet today of all days?
Yeah, sure. So last time we got through the ghost ship side of things after getting Skelly pieced together, which turned into a fake ghost ship that was then attacked by a real ghost ship. So we walked around, we fought a lot of funny skeletons and weird little spooky, scary other things. And we also got the pit we renamed to Milk for reasons I will probably, hopefully demonstrate, but it depends. And we went to the Water Dragon Isle where we fought a bunch of dwarves who are, how do I want to put this? They're the kinds of people who would be critiquing the KKK's grammar in a Wolfenstein game. They will not be missed. And we got the Water Dragon's Blessing, which includes our first summon element, the only one in the game where we can breathe. We got a little bit more of his backstory and insight into the core place of mind, and we saved after that and prepared to set off for Room of Hazards.
Why are you so fucking... Why is all of my audio setup so fucking quiet today?
I wish I could tell you.
It's like quiet one day and then not quiet the next. It's actually getting really fucking annoying. Give me a moment, everybody. I gotta fix this shit. Or Windows is just not gonna let me. Oh.
Yeah. Take that with you.
I hate Windows. Every reboot it does this.
Yeah.
Alright, testing 1, 2. Is it much louder now?
How's it sound from me to you?
I don't know. Nobody's really speaking up at the moment.
Okay.
I am fighting so hard to get this fixed. Alright, levels. Headphone warning. How about now? Yep, it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. Testing 1, 2. Testing, testers real quick.
Okay. How do I sound? How do I sound? How do I sound? How do I sound right now?
Okay, you're about where you need to be. It's me that's too loud.
Okay.
Testing 1, 2. Alright. Alright, there we go. Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
You're still quiet. So.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Give me a moment, everybody. I gotta do one more thing.
Okay.
Okay, testing 1, 2. Yes, okay, cool, great.
Alright.
I hate fucking Windows.
A lot of people do at this stage.
Hey, welcome, Conrad. Sorry, we're gonna start here in a bit. I'm just solving some audio issues. Just, please, once again, let us know if it's too quiet, too loud, etc., etc.
Too robot-y, or whatever. Or if, like, the audio ducking is a bit too aggressive.
Alright, you're good.
Alright. There's a game audio. Tiger was saying...
It's a bit... hold on. Who's bringing candy specifically? Me or, Joe?
Or is it both of us?
Alright, don't do anything.
Right. Both. Okay, it's both of us.
Testing 1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Still Pringle candy?
I'm seeing, there we go.
Well,
Okay.
it's a bit...
Like sounding digitized in the middle of you speaking as if in the game.
Testing 1, 2. Is it clean now?
Yeah, how we sounded. There we go, that's better. Alright.
Joe still Pringly.
Alright, testing 1, 2. Test yours.
1, 2, 1, 2. How we sounding? Christmas, Crimble's Cross Christmas Climb.
Okay.
Way better. Way better.
One of the add-ons that I was using was causing some problems.
Okay.
Alright, carry on.
As if nothing really matters. See, there's our Queen reference that we were overdue on for when Fargo showed up. Yeah, right, we have to do the whole lily pad thing. Hang on. It's not even a puzzle, it's just aesthetics.
Just moving quickly.
Yeah. Probably one of the few times I'm going to use the fast forward feature in this. Like, I appreciate it as a feature, but when I play games, I much prefer raw dogging it.
Nah, that's fair.
Huh? What's going on? Old Boatman's gone. Hey! We just started, dickhead.
Ah, the controller wasn't in. It's been resolved.
There we go.
Did he head back to the village because we were so late?
Yeah, there he is. Oh yeah, we did camp overnight here, didn't we? I figured you'd be coming back soon, so I got a boat out. Everybody safe and sound? Oh, many pardons. Yeah, it didn't look like you'd be coming back for sunset, so I had to return before it got dark. Well, since you made it back here, I guess you did what you needed to do. But you guys look a little too gloomy for it to have gone well. No second thoughts? Let's head back to the village. Yep, let's head back. That's just in case you miss any treasures around there, but it's no big deal.
I think we got everything anyways.
Yes. Also, fun fact, that entire section is technically optional.
Huh.
You can head through Mount Pyre without getting the ice breath, and the game will react accordingly.
Fascinating.
Yippee! You go, little child, you go. Jump into those piranha-infested waters like it's no one's business. So, before we head back to another world, we want to do something we mentioned doing last stream and check out Homeworld's version of Hydra Marshes.
Yeah, actually, I think we were gonna show that off.
Okay. So first of all, this place is much more colorful.
Yeah.
Secondly, listen to this fucking track. I'm actually gonna be quiet for a second.
Everybody down. Something big is heading our way.
Oh, look at that.
It's a dragonfly.
It's a big old bug. What was that thing? I can't believe this place. So this track only plays in this version of the Hydra Marshes. Meaning it's the only location it plays in the entire game. And it's a damn good track. It's actually one of my favorites from this OST.
Trying a few things real quick.
Yeah, no worries. It's also way better, easier to appreciate some of these backgrounds when you don't have the death fog from the Anotherworld version of this place, because everything's so vibrant. You have this, like, overground coral reef look to this area that's just fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Also, these dudes.
Alright, that's not sounding as good as I thought it was gonna.
Alright.
Did you see a strange-looking creature up ahead?
Yeah, and he was mean-mugging me.
I got this guy's lines.
Overground coral reef kind of describes a lot of Chrono Cross. True, honestly.
Oh, we're just fighting him. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Fuck this guy in particular.
exactly.
Oh, hello, game.
Yeah, it sometimes does that when it's loading in the first fight of a run. Don't worry about it. Or first fight as you load it in. So we have the Biba. we can actually fight these guys at any time throughout the game, which means, leave it to Biba, we don't have a friend. And their gimmick is they summon other friends.
The other one's just like,
They're actually pretty tanky for when you're expected to fight them. If you do the save kid route as the earliest you can encounter them, and it's required if you want one of the 3 characters exclusive to that route.
fair enough.
Like, this dude took about 230 hit points of damage, and he's only just in critical state. Biba C. Let's steal from him. Let's see what we get. A
Tablet.
Oh, bro was ready for a night on the town.
Homie got his...
He had a night on the town.
Past tense. His pipe took him.
Holy shit. Many such cases. The FBI did irreparable damage to the Biba community in the 80s. Biba la revolution!
Biba Ultra.
But no one came.
But no one... Oh, God, yeah. So he just has a but no one came moment.
Yeah, they can only summon 3 friends before the well dries up. So you only have so much time to start whittling them down. And what's even worse is if you do the save kid route, I don't think the game even gives you a green innate character before you fight these guys, so you don't have that offense advantage that you would.
I believe they're scaled down a little bit, though.
They might be, from what I remember. I know they don't scale up that much, because you can fight them at a much, much later point, and they're
Yeah.
even more laughable for it. Just because I don't like you. Don't slap Glenn on the titty.
Give him a good slap on the boob.
And now you're hitting him in the shin. The Biba community was never the same when the CIA introduced fracture their knee Bibos. I'm sorry, I think I laughed a bit too hard
Oh,
at that.
no. Ooh.
Yeah, again, this is kind of a graphically intensive area. Don't worry about it.
Well, it could also be that there's downloads in the background pending.
Yeah, or maybe it might be the fact that there aren't moving elements because there are those bird particles.
No,
in there.
there's downloads in the background pending. Last time we had this issue, there was downloads pending.
Okay.
Biba, very sorry. Yeah, I gave you this. Please forgive Biba. This Biba flute is handed down in the Biba Jenner family for Jenner Biberies. It Biba magical, it called Biba Biba, it make Biba 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 boo.
This thing is reminding me too much of Crazy Frog. I have to remove its presence from the world.
It is one of many frog tribes we'll now purge from this map.
It is best Biba used in a wide open Biba. Well, I'll Biba seeing Biba, 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 Biba.
Also, I just realized that thing is like slimy and smooth, but when we beat them, they dropped fur.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Biba flute.
Why do you not try blowing the flute here, Serge? Serge just slaps the shit out of Glenn
Yeah.
and says, "Did you not hear this motherfucker? He said not to blow it right here."
Yeah, like I like that he turns around but doesn't nod his head. He just steps around to stare at the party member that says that, like, "Fuck you doing?"
The fuck you mean, homie?
But let's try it out.
Dragonfly comes by, takes out Kid, and you have to rescue Kid again.
Oh God, you blow the flute and it just goes Biba.
This Biba, the wrong space, dumbass Biba.
That's basically what that exchange is.
Like he knows you're gonna do it wrong.
Yep. Oh yeah, we have this jerk.
I don't like humans, but I don't hate them either.
I just like strong beings, no matter what species they be. Which might you be?
Strong as Mr. Universe, weak as Mr. Punyverse.
But see, you don't understand the square cube law, where strength is actually proportional. You could be really puny, but be able to lift an entire person, and you'd be much stronger than Mr. Universe, who could only lift 400 pounds. Anyways,
Oh, so you only respect strong people because you're a massive fucking nerd.
But, no. All right, fight me.
This is literally just a repeat of the last time, so I think we can cut this one off at the head.
Biba, have you heard of the Spider-Man comic where the Rhino comes in and talks about wild geese? It's actually not very good, but it's my favorite part.
Yeah, we're putting the kibosh on this.
Yes, we're gonna have to kill him. He liked the worst part of Spider-Man.
I mean, the worst part of Spider-Man that doesn't involve him getting supernaturally cucked.
The cosmic cucking.
I think it's so funny that, and I say this as a non-comics reader, by the way, I barely know most of my superhero knowledge is through, like, cartoons or video games that I played when I was a kid, but I think it's so funny that Al Ewing looked at the character of Paul, one of the most polarizing recent Spider-Man storyline additions, and just went, what if we made this dude Venom? And the only reason I trust it could work is because it's fucking Al Ewing.
Well, one of my favorite recent things that Spider-Man has done, and a bit contrasts to that, is how they just kind of made, like, no matter what universe reboot they do, Mary Jane has to die, or the entire timeline in other universes gets fucked.
Jesus. I wonder how much of that is tied to the fact that even inside of early Spider-Man productions, there were heated debates over which girl Spider-Man was going to hook up with.
Probably.
Gwen Stacy or MJ.
That be but quite fun. I give you the treasure be behind me. Hasta la biba biba.
I like Rhino, actually. He apparently feels terrible if he actually hurts anyone too bad during his robberies.
Yeah, no, Rhino, like, as a person, when he's not, like, going nuts as the Rhino personality, he's actually not a terrible dude. He's just, like, more or less seizing the memes, more
Yeah,
or
like,
less.
aren't he and Sandman, like, considered some of the more overtly, like, humanized elements of Spider-Man's rogue gallery?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know Sandman is literally just, like, he had some sort of horrible accident where he lost a kid, and he just didn't know how to cope with it apart from anger.
Also, yeah, Pumacan bringing up the solid JJ video. I just like crashing through buildings, Spider-Man.
There's a comic where he accidentally killed a security guard and sent a ton of money and a poorly written apology note to the family.
Yeah, like, he doesn't really care about hurting innocents. He'd rather just have money.
Wide open space. Could this be it?
Sid, why do you not try blowing that flute?
Alright. Now this looks way more like a wide open space. Let's blow this flute. And here's our wingipede.
Doesn't this thing actually have a name specifically?
It's just called wingipede.
Oh, I thought this was the Hydra.
No, the Hydra is something else. Similar body shape, though.
So this is the wingipede. It's actually smaller than I thought.
Serge, why don't you try feeding it something?
We just feed it the fur of the beavers.
Yeah. Starts gagging on it because it doesn't have a proper digestive tract.
No, it just goes, hey, you fed me the fur of the people who take care of me. We're just fighting just for show, okay?
So, Wingipede is a quote-unquote optional boss. I will elaborate on the air quotes at a much later time. We don't technically need to fight it at this moment, but it does need to be fought at some point to progress the story much, much later.
Yeah.
Actually kind of a tough boss. You just saw that Surge was only doing about 50 points of damage with strong attacks. Also coded as female. Interesting.
I think that's random.
I swear it's preset for bosses is the thing.
No, I think this one's random because I recall this fight being male when I played through it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think there's just like a dice roll where it's predominantly female, but like because a lot of the creatures in this game are not dimorphic, it's just like, yeah, it's just dice roll. You'll never know.
Also, it's dead already. Ooh.
Did we just have the world kick in? What the fuck?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Time has stopped.
I did say towards the end of last stream that we were starting to hit the point where we were getting all the really cool, unique boss death animations they didn't need to do. But they did anyway, and God bless them. Oh, and we have exactly 3 antidotes. How very.
How serendipitous. The foothold could give away any minute. Sir, we should avoid passing through the middle.
See, but that means we should go through the middle instead because you're constantly bringing it up.
Let's see what happens. For a joke, for a gaff, for a goof,
For
a
the bit.
funny.
Also, hey, Dinler.
Hey, Dinlair. Oh shit, Zuwu! Oh, that was
God, you
loud.
can make-
I'm still trying to figure out the aspect ratio or the ratio here.
God, you can make so much fucking takoyaki out of this thing right now. Just cut it up right now, throw it in the fucking fryer, get a bunch of Worcestershire sauce and mayo, maybe some cheese to fill it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. We could feed the entirety of Arnai for like 3 days and 3 nights.
Why is the boss just frozen?
Concussion. So, fun fact, because we took the alternate route, we never fight this thing. It exists just to be a slapstick gag from here on. Because there's an empty cage, looks like it was used to keep something captive. That something is a party member from the Save Kid route that we missed out on because she got et.
Who did we miss out?
Rasley the fairy.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, hold up. You can get her still, I think.
No, she is route exclusive.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, basically, the big pull in Save Kid or Unshore route is, do you go through here and get Rasley, or do you say fuck it and get Glenn? And Rasley is arguably one of the best mages in the game, whereas Glenn is one of the best melee party members in the game.
Okay, so you're exchanging a best for a best.
Yes.
Okay, I was about to be a little upset and be like, all right, can we just roll back time a little bit?
Yes. The other thing is Rasley has some very counterintuitive event flags you have to go through in order to get her best elements, because they basically mean going through the stuff that causes her the most mental duress.
What?
Yes, in order to get her level 7 element, you have to do all the wrong things for events that involve her personally. And that's another reason why I don't like getting her.
Because the best way to make her stronger is through trauma. Okay.
That's literally it. It's her trying to harden herself in an unfeeling world through the power of love. Is, I think, the internal logic the game uses.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very weird and I don't care for it.
Yeah, I don't care for that either.
Anyway, we never did fight one of these guys back in Shadow Forest because we took the alternate road. These are Quaffids. As you can see, they're very gormless-looking entities. Very gormless. I just realized there's a frozen water feature behind us. Like there's no animation for it. Oh, I don't like that mouth texture the more I look at it.
Oh, get bored. Fuck. Well, our stream is tagged for 4, so...
Yeah, there you go. There's the tag application finally in use. Quaffids, but what about croissant?
Croissants.
Oh, they're turning the entire field green. That's an issue. Oh, that's a big damage jump. Do I have anything yellow? Barely. Screw it. I gave him the flu somehow. What?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I did not know influenza worked on quadrupedic plant monsters. Oh god, that opens up a lot of doors the more I think about it.
Gave
Does
him-
that mean...
Just thought he could fuck around, turn his ass around and gave him plant flu.
Does that mean there's a strain of plant monster in here that's vulnerable to polio?
Apparently.
Coral Weezer.
Coral Razor. Oh my god.
Listen, quafids look like they're susceptible to every disease around.
The world's most sick plants.
Sometime years later, the Chrono World version of David Lynch is going to do a drama film called The Elephant Plant.
I think I finally achieved audio equilibrium.
Hey, there you go. Oh yeah, and we have another new enemy here, funnily enough. If I can target them to see their names. These are swamp bugs.
What bugs?
Yeah, they're pretty weak because they're meant for earlier in the game, like 2-3 growth levels ago. Alright, what do you got, Jan, you big boy? Oh, come on, how do you miss?
Once again, just a reminder to everybody, one of the big reasons why I am very much not opposed and slightly distracted when it's a stream that I'm not in control of, is because I spend the entire time tweaking the audio for future streams.
Just never stop, just never slow down.
Never stop. It's different every day. Like, I gotta fuck with it every single time, because especially when I tweak Joe's audio up a little bit, I have to now adjust the gate.
Also, I think that's our first time seeing magma burst. Fun spell, just a nice little cone effect. And down you go.
He's having a Biba blast. Oh my god.
Oh,
Also,
Christ.
today's on-stream tea that I'm having is orange and spice.
Ooh, that does sound fun.
It's incredibly pleasant. I might have to talk to you after stream today about a few things. One involves me going to get a 10-pound bag of sugar.
Oh, yeah. Despite the fact we talked earlier about the fact you usually don't sweeten your tea that much, and here you are.
Depends on the tea. The kind of black tea that we have doesn't need that much sweetening. It's actually pretty good without being super sweet.
Yeah.
But I still have it like southern sweet every once in a while. Today is one of those days where I have like an entire measurement cup of sugar in this bitch. Keep in mind, this is a 32-ounce jar.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like proportionately not that much sugar.
You folks here to hunt down the hydras, too? Unfortunately, there's not a single one left in this forest. I think we got the last one. Oh, yeah, we can sell this baby for a fortune. So if you took the save kid route, you could save the last hydra here by, taking down a berserk hydra mother and basically giving it a C-section to save its children.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah. This game be like that sometimes.
And now we're in the alternate timeline where hydras are being hunted into extinction.
In both timelines, mind you.
Well, one timeline hunted that bitch straight to extinction. This timeline is in progress.
Exactly.
Oh, did we accidentally spoil a plot beat?
In what way?
Have they addressed that yet?
Addressed what?
The two worlds?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
earlier.
Balthasar did it.
Yeah, and he addresses it before you get the dual world gameplay.
Right. So we know that this is just parallel timelines.
Exactly. The big separating factor is one world is one where Surge is alive, and the other is one where Surge died, and it seems to be one world exists with properties the other does not, and at times vice versa.
Well, what's also super fascinating is the statement of parallel timeline is super ambiguous, even after it just tells you it plainly, because there's certain events that you can do in this world that will cause like an echo of events into the other world,
Yep.
which the Hydra Save Kid timeline, or not timeline, route actually shows you that immediately, because you save the Hydras in your home world, and in another world, the Hydras are kind of back. Like,
Yeah.
they're not really back, but like,
There's evidence they might be on the up.
yeah. And it's super weird, and I don't... Okay, I'm not gonna say I don't think it's ever addressed. I believe it is addressed, but it's like addressed around Disc 2.
Yeah, where it's like very passively addressed and implied.
Yeah.
And even then, it's just like it's a fun gameplay thing, even regardless of whether or not they explain it.
It actually convinced a good few people that it's not a parallel timeline thing, and actually a going in between 2 points in time, even though like there's a significant amount of evidence that's contrary to that statement. Yeah, I believe this game was originally supposed to be 3 discs as well, but they I think this game came out around the time that Sony was optimizing disk space.
Yeah, because this was around the twilight years of the PS1.
Yeah.
I think I'm still getting games in like 2001, 2002, but they were like really latecomers that were in development hell. I know Dragon Quest VII, the original release version, came out like weeks before the GameCube came out in North America.
I'm gonna be real, Puma Cam. Final Fantasy, after having streamed Final Fantasy IX, the fact that that game is 4 discs makes 100% sense.
Especially when you consider how many FMVs are on that game.
Well,
FMVs take up a deceptive amount of disk space.
not only that, but like every bit of the map is constantly used. Like the phrase "every part of the buffalo was used in it," like was used, 100% applies to this.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I was about to say, can we talk about these? Because these are really interesting.
I was about to. I wanted you to finish. So, Bro of G sells trap elements. The thing is, these are for catching amongst, if not outright, the highest level elements in the game. They can be found very rarely, but there are times where enemies will use these, and if you set one of these traps at the right time, you can just take it for yourself, and it is yours forever.
Not only that, but this actually came fairly late after Final Fantasy VIII came out, which I believe it is on record that this was the intended way that the draw system was supposed to work.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that part.
Don't quote me on that, because the details on that are very ambiguous. But
Yes.
according to people who have dug through some of the code, like, this is how the draw system was supposed to work. You were supposed to get the magic like this by using traps to draw the magic from the enemy. But they over simplified it.
And turned spells in Final Fantasy VIII into basically a second consumable.
Which honestly, I will stand by how like the draw system is really good, but it's really undercooked because it has the potential to go like in a really cool direction that feels like it wants to go in that direction, specifically with junctioning, and how it feels like they wanted you to junction more than one magic onto a slot at a time, but they couldn't. Hello, Silent Knight.
Especially considering all the stuff with being able to junction multiple GFs, which means junctioning onto multiple spells and all that stuff.
What I think would have been really cool and would have really taken Final Fantasy VIII to a very to the same memorable degree as Final Fantasy VII was allowing you to fuse summons into a new summon. Like an SMT thing, but not permanent.
Or maybe more like, a little more like Golden Sun?
Kind of, yeah, actually, thinking about that. Like the gen system. Have you beat that game yet?
I have not played it yet.
Oh.
Part of the reason why I didn't watch the streams, I'm sorry to admit, is because I wanted to go into those games blind.
No, you're good.
Oh yeah, this dude who keeps following us around. Someone's like Gormless Lantern OC.
Look. Lantern's gormless as hell.
Yeah.
So...
A lot of Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon are honestly pretty gormless. Have you looked at Executor lately?
Yeah.
Exactly. The other party member that we would get, because I already mentioned we would get Korcha, if we took the safe kid route, is Mel, Korcha's kid sister.
Yeah.
And what she brings to the table is she is the earliest possible character who can use boomerangs, but she's also another thief, and she's one of the few characters who has a double tech, specifically with Kid. If they team up, they have a higher chance of stealing rare items from enemies. And that's kind of interesting, because if you bring a steal, a thief element-having character to fight Harl, you have a very low chance to take the moon glasses from her, which is a very rare accessory that boosts all outgoing damage of the character wearing them by like 75%.
Okay, so I want to address something right quick.
Go ahead.
Can you just walk into that?
Yes, and that's what I meant by Water Dragon Isle is optional. You can walk right in the lava, and you'll be fine, but you take like 20 HP of damage per tick.
Yeah, okay. Wanted to make sure. Go ahead and pop your ice breath.
So once we do this,
We unfortunately
we
miss
cannot
out on
reverse
a
this.
chest.
But this is like still early-ish mid-game. We're not even at the end of what I would consider Act 1, so it's an acceptable loss. Just barging straight ahead. Yeah, let's check out some of the enemies here, as well as the new environs. So this is a cat burglar.
We're now in Oil Well Basin fighting these guys.
I like that they have like actual brass knuckles and brass overalls. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I wonder, are these guys technically not demi-humans who are just chilling out here? Man, Tony the Tiger really fell on hard times. Let's see what we can steal from this guy. Nothing! It's my favorite thing. I love it. Thank you.
It's the most metal birthday gift of all.
Nothing! God, I need to watch that series again sometime. Because it's like, there's so much in there now that I'm more familiar with.
Hold up. Are they wearing leotards?
Hold on.
Oh my god, they are.
Yeah, they're wearing leotards of, like, riveted brass.
Yo, let's fucking go.
Holy shit. Making the leather clubs look bitch-made, buddy. Let's go.
One of the cat burglars walks into the locker room and Serge goes, "Leather Club's down the road," and he goes, "Fuck you."
We just find their hideout with all their pilfered goods, and there's like a Billy Harrington poster in the corner.
Oh my god, I forgot how I did their voice.
I know you did. Pat Poor is like, "Yeah, let's get him, boys, let's get him."
Oh right.
And Salt was like, British doofus.
Oh, they're really here.
I have not seen the finale movie, actually. I heard that the Brendan Small finally got to do it, though.
Nice.
I'm happy for him.
This time, let's take him for sure. Let's take him here. Let's take him.
Yes, I'll do my best. I'll do my best, Pepor.
Okay, I just, Kid, did you bring a sandwich? Yeah, why? I have a feeling it's gonna be a while. It's probably gonna be a while.
Yeah, let's shake him. Let's shake him.
Oh my god, that is such a loud voice.
Hearing it fed back through your phone for audio checking issues is so distracting when you have to do goofy characters like this.
It
I'm
100%
sorry.
is. I'm working on ways to, I'm working on solving that. To shake it, as Pepor would say.
Yeah, let's shake him. Let's shake him really good.
I would like to point out that not once have we gotten that the only time we got the proper boss theme fighting these guys is when Karsh was along. And Zoa, so it only follows people with a brain. That's Salt. That's Salt. When you're
Oh.
doing your Pepor voice.
Oh, right.
I shall blow them to pieces with one of those powerful elements you brought me, Pepor.
I love how when you get really into it, I recognize specifically it's one of those fucking dope characters John Cleese played in Flying Circus. The dude with like the Coke bottle glasses and the suspenders.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of the joke I was going for. Give me a second. Okay.
Yeah.
You mean one of those summoning elements? Now you're shaking. Now we're shaking.
Oh, that's much better. Holy shit. And it's gonna turn the release up a little bit, so when I take go in between the pauses, it doesn't blow everybody's ears out.
How tragically tragic. I tell you what, I hate to tell you this, Pepor, but I just remembered that I lost the summoning element I had with me.
What do you mean you lost it? What do you mean you lost it? Don't tell me you dropped it or your dog ate it or something. Some other stupid excuse like that.
Don't tell me that your dog ate your element and then did your homework.
You gave me this excuse. You gave me this excuse last time when you said you had to hang out with your wife. You said your dog ate your wife. Your dog ate your wife.
I'm not that stupidly stupid, you know, Pepor. Actually, if you must know, that centipede monster in the Hydra Marsh stole it from me. And I was enjoying that exciting expedition up until then, too.
I would like to point out that Lucia mentioned that she sent some dragoons on an expedition to the Hydra Marsh and none of them returned, implying these two idiots are the only ones that survived that whole thing.
I'm sorry, the fucking my dog ate my wife part just fucking killed me.
Has similar energy of, I had a wife, but they took her in the divorce.
Yeah. Anyways.
What do you mean a centipede stole your element? What did he sneak up behind you and picked all your pockets and took everything you will have, including your wife, your kids, and your whole damn family with his 100 legs, one child per leg?
No, Pepor. The wife took him in the divorce. The centipede just took everything in my pockets.
I mean... Oh, he's just explaining that a trap element got placed. Okay.
Yeah, they are always a tutorial.
Gotcha.
I miss my wife, Serge. I miss her a lot. We'll be back.
Yeah, just the fight ends. No fanfare, just very confused silence.
Just everyone gets new portraits where they look off to the side with mild concern.
Like they're looking at the player.
Yup.
I'm just like, you see this shit?
Like that one image of the cat with the very firm, mild face.
Oh my god.
What in Spice's name?
What Spice's name are you talking about, Pepper? Would you kindly explain to me what the shaking trap element is?
Well,
Yeah, I told you this is why we needed to bring sandwiches. Yeah, I know, but did you have to put so much mayo on mine? Look, I was in a hurry, okay?
it's difficultly difficult to explain in words, Pepor, so I will give you a demonstration.
Such you put banana peppers on mine. I didn't know. I didn't have time.
I will lay a trap in front of you, Pepor, and then get you to use one of your special elements.
All right, give it a go. Give it a go.
10 for Pepor.
Huh?
This is a fucking Tim Allen.
That is just always my go-to.
Now you see how I took your element there, Pepor. I used a trap element designed exclusively to capture black hole elements.
Yeah, Becky's saying what I'm thinking. Question mark, question mark, question mark is always that sound.
Right. You see you wear down the enemies with attacks and hit them with a flash bomb, then set a wire trap? Yeah, pretty much.
You say each trap element only works on one kind of element. They can't capture any elements other than the ones they were designed to capture.
I'm shaking, shake!
The echo just makes it.
It does.
I see what you mean about having your summoning elements stolen there. Alright, now I understand. See? So you can give me my back by element black hole right now.
Oops, I should have told you. I can't give it back to you. You can't get that element back again unless another monster is silly enough to have its element captured.
Which means he fucked his friend out of a level 6 element, for the record.
Huh? Well, I guess it doesn't matter, seeing as you've got it on your hands now. So, why don't you hurry up and use it? Use the element you just trapped. Use it on the enemy right now. Come on, what are you waiting for? Huh?
So you know you can't use an element until you have it equipped properly. So we'll have to wait until after this battle is over before we can re-equip it. Oops.
So he fucked his friend out of a level 6 element that would have hit for critical damage against the protagonist.
Yep.
I'm not touching anything, by the way.
What did you say? Why do you always have to end up being so damn stupid? That's it. That's it for me. You're for real shaking now.
I'm so sorry, Papa. I'm so sorry. Please don't hit me. Too hard.
And he is actually going to beat the shit out of Solt intermittently for the rest of this fight.
Hold.
Yes, yes, yes.
We got like 2 minutes until an ad.
Okay.
I need to breathe from that.
The cosmic timing, by the way.
It's truly wonderful.
Uh,
Yeah, I need to hydrate. I've been
Yeah.
hydrating randomly throughout the stream.
yeah.
Like today's one of those days where I'm just like, oh.
It should have just switched to Pep Boy standing there staring at the screen quietly before it switched back to the explanation. Like it's just one of those heavily grayscaled images like the Uncanny Mr. Incredible thing.
It's either that or fucking when he mentions that the element is taken and he can't equip it, it just like cuts to just dead silence with the slow rumbling of earth building up in the background. Just- I'm sorry, headphone users. We're being awfully loud today.
We are.
I'm trying to compensate for it. It's not working. All right. I mean, if you want to, no. We're about to have it go AFK. So
I know. I'm just having characters. That's no big deal. I'm not actually entering commands yet.
see y'all in about a minute or 4 minutes when the ads are done.
See ya.
All right, we are back.
Hey, everybody.
Back into place you go.
Yeah.
All right, now beat up Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Yep.
Oh wait, do they just attack each other for the rest of this battle?
Not the rest of this battle, but Pepor will occasionally throw some pot shots at Solt, if I remember correctly. Solt, meanwhile, is just holding on for his goddamn life. Greater Pendragon Sigil. Interesting.
A sigil.
I'm stupid as fuck. I got the Matt Mercer brain disease. Apparently, I think he's made his peace with that, but it took him a good while. Because his whole thing is he admitted most of his vocabulary was learned from reading Dungeons & Dragons source books, but without proper verbal component to know how they were pronounced. This was a routine problem for him.
Oh no.
Like, apparently the sigil thing was, like, something that had been an in-joke with his friends for years because it was that bad.
God damn.
Also, man, Pepper's weak already. I forget sometimes how modest the health pools of bosses are, probably because I'm so used to stuff like Final Fantasy 7 and 8, where they're like, okay, we have a character who can hit the enemy 18 times in a row. We need to give these bosses literal millions of hit points to compensate. But no, everything's so much more modest here.
Bushwhack!
Yeah. There's a dirty joke I could make here, but I'm not going to because I'm not that tactless.
I was gonna say, just do another green and just fuck up this entire field.
Yeah. It would be kind of cool if there was like a game that used a similar feature, and it was like when you had a full field effect, there was like special particles to represent it. Like you get a full green field, and there's like gentle gusts of wind, maybe a couple of flowers.
But I'm saying, to be fair, that in 7, that's mostly the secret bosses, or if Sephiroth, if characters have max health.
Yeah, I guess, but it's still kind of noticeable once you look at it or go looking up wikis compared to something like 6, 5, and 9.
Eh.
And they just completely disappear off the corner, by the way.
They just stop existing entirely.
Yep. They just go around this corner, and they exit stage right, quite literally. What's your deal?
Just a stray dog. Don't worry about it.
You look like a cheesy horror remake version of Pluto. What's your deal? Hot doggity.
This fucking Elden Ring ass fucking dog.
No, not even Elden Ring. This looks like an enemy from American McGee's Alice. Let's be real.
Probably.
Just a love tap. Okay. Okay. Now what do you got? Poultice Cap.
Poultry ice.
There we go. Take a bath, kitty. Oh god, it's part of the reason they made them red element is because they're weak to water elements.
So I've kind of always wondered this. I don't think I ever did it on my own time. Can you just like work stamina to 0 and just end that turn there without going negative?
Technically, yes. It's only elements that put you in the negatives.
Ah.
Yeah, because they take a flat 7 stamina to cast.
So you can either open with an element or...
Well, you can't really open because you still have to build meter with attacks.
Yeah.
But in theory, you could build up to it and just, like, blast the enemy once you have everyone's grids filled up a bit, yeah. and if everyone is negative or 0, then the enemy just gets, then the game just skips to the enemy's turn and gives you some stamina proportionate to the quote-unquote turns you missed.
Yeah. Okay.
We want to fight one of these guys just so we can see him.
One of the big guys? Yeah. I think this is the only time we're going to get to.
Yeah. A lot of these areas have fairly unique enemies. There's not too much reuse, apart from retreading areas twice.
Oh, just turn 1 fire breath. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So what I just said about player characters obviously doesn't apply to enemies, as you are seeing.
He cast fire on fire. You see that?
This is a lava boy, which I think predates a certain movie by a good couple of years.
Oh, but you know WB's going to try to sue.
Oh, they probably have behind the scenes. Uh-oh, that's a full red effect. That's not good. A lava boy that's female. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Gender norms are bullshit.
Well, you never heard of the movie Lava Boy and Shark Girl? It didn't go over too well because I don't know. Actually, I don't even know why that movie did poorly.
I forget.
Wait, I remember now.
Okay.
It was very budget constrained.
As does happen. Because it's like, whenever there's a movie with budget problems, the general pipeline is does terribly at the box office, gets vindicated by the home video market. That's actually what happened with Heathers, which is on my mind because I was just watching it earlier today with Metals and Des. Still holds up really well. I was fearing that some of those jokes would go over terribly. The ones that I think kind of would be pushing it for people still work in the context of a lot of these are asshole teenagers in an 80s high school.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because there are some slur uses, but they are almost exclusively used by people who are textually shitheads. What's that? Looks stuck.
Help me! Get me out of here!
Oh, look at this little guy.
Look at this little fucking kobold.
Hey, lad! Want to challenge me to a fight? Come on, what do you say? Oh, and we're just going in it. We are now fighting Mr. Mini Dragon, who I remember is a bit of a pain in the ass.
I'm pretty sure this is just a kobold. Let's be real.
Oh, it's the Fire Dragon. So we are fighting a physical deity of this island chain.
Don't
Lovely.
worry about it.
God, I was crossing my fingers. He'd get frozen.
He gonna give you the fire dragon's blessing.
Oh, he is all over my face.
Red on red again. Good job, buddy.
78 damage, and that's red on red, by the way. That attack fucking hurts. Oh. So I believe that splash means that's a critical hit. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Jesus, okay.
Dude's giving you a fucking run for your money.
Boy, howdy is he. He is taking way more of a punishment than Salt and Pepper combined. Yeah, Aquaman. Fuck it.
Splish!
Kaboom! I almost don't want to try stealing from him because that's adding an extra red field effect.
Yeah, you kind of want to just wait until there's like no reds on the field effect.
Okay, there we go. He's vulnerable now. Don't like that, don't like that, don't like that, don't like that, don't like that. 80 damage. And again, red on red.
This kobold's getting you.
Oh, come on.
Damn it.
Doink. Death or glory. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get?
Oh, magic ring. Now quickly, use as much magic as possible.
Working on it.
I would have opened with an element just to get that field effect off.
I was banking on him doing a melee attack, which thankfully he did. Just to get everyone's resources back up. And down he goes.
He's like,
That fight can be a pain in the ass, but thankfully we had a pretty good run of it. Because he was a boss fight. So Surge and Kid get another level 2 element slot, and Glenn gets a level 1. Hey, not bad, lad. I'm sure I'll see you again. And off he goes as soon as the... There we go.
Can you please help me out of this floor? I'm still stuck here.
Do you hear something?
No. What? Wait, why did that... It said Arnian wood and then standard frame.
Oh yeah, that was a bug. I scrolled too fast, I think is what happened.
Oh.
So it loaded in the simple line frame, but printed the text for the Arnian wood frame. Yeah, I'll go with simple line for now.
Just cycle them out.
Yeah, exactly. Let me give you a heal, just for the hell of it. Another magma bomb, so we have an AoE.
Surprised you're not using capsules and tablets.
That's because they're consumables. They're one-time use, but they can stack up to 5. I never use them personally.
That's fair.
What do I want to give you?
Holy light.
Let's give you a photon ray, sure.
Give him seizure warn. So happy we got to name all of our spells in Wild Arms 3.
It's so fun now that
It
you
is.
actually do it hands-on, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's far enough.
Oh, hey, now we're fighting all 3 of these goobers.
Gosh.
Yet another reason why I prefer Shadow Forest, because you fight Zoa doing that gives this moment more weight.
Fair enough.
Oh, is that you, Glenn? Why are you with these bozos, huh? Please, gosh, we need to get through. I need to see for myself what is happening. Even if that means leaving the Dragoons. Huh. You call yourself a Dragoon. But, in the name of the Acacia Dragoons...
Hey, you remember this time! Everyone clap. You may now cease clapping.
Yeah, clap! Cease clapping! And in the name of the Acacia Dragoons, you ain't getting past here. This will be the end of you all!
Oh, my ears. Oh, God, the echo in here. I don't care about you, Glenn. And Surge, I hate you. I hate your friends, your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your grandma, your great-grandma. I hate them all. I hate you. I really despise you. I really, really abhor you.
Damn, that fucking compensator doing work today.
Yup.
Finally got it right.
Looks like she can't stand you.
I noticed.
Well, then it's time for you to die.
So, this is the other trial by fire that this part of the game has for us.
As the game has to load in 3 new characters.
Yep. It is a proper 3-on-3 fight with 3 distinct entities. And Karsh still hasn't upgraded his axe, the bum.
Still using a bone axe.
Still using a bone axe. So,
Look, Karsh, like, Sir just stops the entire fight and goes, look, Karsh, buddy, like, you're using a bone weapon. That shit does not get green sharpness until high rank. You need to retire it. Like, You should have blue sharpness by now. If you used a metal axe, you would have blue sharpness. I don't care about it. I'm playing the meta.
Okay, so we kind of have to choose our order of operations here. The general consensus is Marcy needs to go first because she has very high DPS, very low HP. And I'm using dynamic for this because it just feels right. So there's one reason why this fight is a bit of a pain, is some of them have AoEs.
Huh.
I hate you! Oh, for fuck's sake! Ah! Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Ow.
What happened?
Oh my...
All right, Glenn, chill. Fuck. Glenn taken from the school of Fei Fong Wong of beating a child out without hesitation. Holy shit.
Glenn just sitting here like, and this is the most important lesson I learned going to a Catholic school.
Just grabbing that child by the pigtails and flinging her out of the fucking arena. Just
Like the scene in Matilda.
3 count, nah, fuck you.
Oh, shit.
Come here. Priscilla, look at in here so now.
Leave my door in here.
Just
Leave my door open.
look at this.
But yeah, no. Jesus Christ.
You casually Meisatsu the child.
Exactly. Like, I thought she had more HP than that. What the fuck?
I was supposed to say Geronimo, but it says Gyronimo.
Because it's a pun of gyro, you see?
Yeah.
It's a good pun. What are you being such a...
Just call it a spinning lariat. It's what it is.
No, fuck you.
It's either that or
Why do you
Psycho
hate
Crusher.
fun? You sound like one of those people who thinks Pokemon should sound like they do in the anime and not make the cries.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I think they should make the cries in the fucking games.
Wait,
That
but
shit
they
should
do
sound like a bunch of bit crunch going crazy.
Exactly. I don't get people who think they should be saying their names half the time in the games. It's weird. Like, we would lose out on the iconic, like, Cricketune sound, and I don't want to live in a world without that.
That shit should be like...
Exactly. Although I will give a casual exception to Screaming Guzzlord in the Sun and Moon
Hold up.
anime.
Did you hear the noise that I made?
I did not.
All right, hold up. You gotta hear it. Joe can't hear this on his end. Only I can hear it. That Pokemon's gotta go.
I heard the playback.
Yeah.
I don't know if that sounded like you wanted it to
Yes.
sound.
No. That's what it was supposed to do.
Dragon Rider.
I'm bit crushing. It's on purpose.
What, live bit crushing? Goddamn.
Yeah, I have that. Wait, did we never use the thing with you able to hear it?
I don't know.
Yeah, we have a flanger now that is like.
The funny thing is, I don't hear it on my headphones. I hear it vaguely on the playback from your phone. And they're done.
All right, you want to hear it again?
Go for it. Why did that sound like slurping?
See if I can make it slow. Or is that as fast as it's gonna go? I think that's as slow as it's gonna go.
We'll see.
Regardless,
we got another level up, and damn, Surge is looking pretty tanky. 21 resistance. Gold earring and iron vest.
Impossible. There's no way I would lose.
Just Surge with like a
Impossible.
photo-accurate hand pointing at them and going, "You're all on fraud watch."
Impossible. There's a monster. Damn it. I'll get even for this.
she just walks out and goes,
bitch.
Nah, 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 nah.
Oh, that's more or less what she does.
I mean, she's like, what, 10? I assume she's 10.
We just come back. We just come back. She comes back. She's like, "Hey guys, they gave me the."
No.
Holy shit! Hold on. One kilohertz is the fucking the fucking faith tone.
Okay, Microsoft, Sam.
Anyways, if you proceed any further, there should be no turning back. No. Even so, you still wish to go, Sergey?
My name is Serge, and also, yes, I'm going to keep going. I've come this far.
I'm pretty sure it's Sergey. Actually, there's a debate over it though.
Yes, everyone I've heard say it says Serge, and I don't think they say it out loud in any source material, to
No.
my knowledge.
There's like no confirmed way of saying it, but there's
Yeah.
arguments. Boy, howdy.
Like Titus versus Titus back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, you have a voice line for that though.
Yeah, you had a voice line in Kingdom Hearts, and then years later in Duodecim.
Exactly. This, on the other hand, I see. I won't stop you, but don't die.
Harl out. Titus the British Titus.
Yeah, this game has quite a few points of no return, but you'll understand here in a bit. It's a very
Also-
specific point of no return.
This FMV again. But different.
This FMV is also. Oh no, wait, I was gonna say I think it's censored because normally it doesn't pull of blood there.
No, there isn't. All the blood is only on the dagger. To my memory, at least. And then immediately cut back to melancholic world map theme. So there is one thing I do want to do, because I want to show it off, because I am going to switch up the party a little bit, because I
That's
want
fine.
to show Milton's gimmick, but it's going to take a fair few fights for it to kick in, is the problem.
Milton's Milton Factory.
Damn it, I keep pushing over one too many. There we go. What's the gold earring do that we got? Increases the amount of HP you have during battle. Oh, I think that, like, doubles it.
That'd be neat.
I never screw with stuff like that is the problem.
Milton and his brother Bradley.
I'm not gonna deallocate, Glenn's elements because I don't want to go through that extra trouble. But
Don't
I
you
am
get them
gonna
back anyways?
Yeah.
If you do lose them, I should say.
Yeah, it's not like a weird, like, romancing saga situation where you have to go through hoops of running all the way back to talk to them physically to get them in the party. I'm so glad the remake of 2 goes away with that and just goes, yeah, just go to the nearest pub and you can just put whoever in.
Upheaval -1.
Yeah. There's a specific thing that I am going for that will make more sense once I am in a position to start explaining it. Just trust in the plan for now. So, Fort Dragonia. Only when you fulfill the requirements can you attend the ceremony. Return the colored crystals to their master. This is a massive, massive dungeon by the scale
I
that we
think
have
the
been
rest
given
of the
to this
stream is
point.
going to be this.
It most likely is. But goddamn this music, though.
Getting an auto and a standard?
Because again, this game has a very good autosave system where it autosaves anytime you touch a save point or move between rooms. Which is just generally something I like about this game, or this port of this game. the shift between tones in this song is so good. They knew you were going to be listening to it for a long time, so they made it work. The Watchkeeper faces north as we defend the fort. Alright, let's go north and see what happens. Spin.
Okay.
We go down here, and your body seems to be brimming with energy. I believe that is a full heal if you need it, so you don't have to double back to like an inn or something.
Ooh. Why did it slow for a minute?
Because I hit the slow button. Remember, it's a slow down and a fast forward. So if this thing is oriented north, what if we go east?
I was about to say, if that's north, you can kind of guess where the compass rose is pointing.
That takes us to these douchebags.
To the fucking, to the Doom 2 room with the fucking sigil.
Oh yeah. All that's missing is the big arrow that Sandy Peterson painted on the floor.
You know, like how Sandy Peterson developed the game, apparently.
And apparently the whole story, and named all the enemies.
Homie literally outing himself as another Tommy Tallarico.
Like, there's not remembering much of a development project you were on 20 years ago, and then there's basically claiming I made the whole game from scratch.
I did it. This is mine.
Like, okay, Mr. Sandy Nicholas Peterson.
Oh my god. I'm so glad the people that, like, did that don't work at Nicalis anymore. I believe, like, most of those people got fucking fired or some shit.
Okay. So we have one of our few palette swaps, the Goo Ghoul, as well as a Cybot, which is just a stronger version of the Roborg with no modifications, except for the fact that it changed the portmanteau.
Was it Tyrone Rodriguez that did that shit where he was like being really racist and stealing credits of games?
I don't know.
I don't remember the controversy for that. Yeah, it was Rodriguez.
If I remember correctly, these Cybots are kind of tough. But I want to show something specific off. Fuck. Oh well. Holy shit!
Banished.
131 damage. Yep.
Banished.
Yep. That's what I thought. Alright, so, certain characters like Surge and Kid learned new innate elements. Kid gets Red Pin, which is a direct reference to one of Luca's double attacks. And it is... a massive Flechette Storm. It's also an AoE, so it's best used early in the fight, honestly.
Shouldn't Surge have some as well? Yeah,
He does.
He has,
and he
like,
has
one of his best
Luminaire.
ones.
Which looks really fucking cool, by the way.
Yeah. I think he has one more innate. There's just spiders running off to the side, no big deal.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
They're coming in to clean up the corpses.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like they're like the fucking little bugs in Monster Hunter Wilds that literally walk up to the monster you just killed and start sweeping up around them.
Yeah. Also, this is why I don't use consumable elements, so I can have them on hand for the rare moments that I need after combat healing.
That's fair.
Shit. Oh well. I do kind of want to get into a lot of fights, specifically to show off.
Also, yeah,
Milton's
Poomcam saying be less like those devs and be more like the developer of Guilty Gear, who is insanely talented.
Yes, because not a lot of people recognize that almost everything to do with the art and the music, and also the initial voice acting of Saul Bad Guy, is all Ishiwatari. That man is genuinely an auteur. And a bit of a renaissance man.
Kinda, yeah.
Nah, screw it. Also, we have some adorable bad enemies, by the way. We haven't acknowledged them, and I want to.
Oh yeah, the fucking weird orbs.
Plasma beam.
Ah, 9.
9 whole damage. Red pin. Yeah, you see, that shit do work.
Cleared the whole room. Damn.
Yeah. The Cybots are really the beefy enemies of this part.
Squish.
Yeah. And down he goes.
I am your worst nightmare.
I am your darkness made manifest. That monster will always live inside of you.
Every sin that you have committed now exists inside of me, here to repent every single bit of life out of you.
It's a little hard to aim sharp turns with the delay.
Kid is just like, that's not how it goes, Pip.
So, the Watchkeeper has now changed directions. It is now facing upward. Which means...
East again, I guess.
Yeah, that's basically the trick to this. Just do east every time, and you'll get all the drops. But it is a nice puzzle. It's a cute puzzle, but it's just very, very, very easy once you figure it out.
Where is this
And-
going?
We have subsumed our first lickable crystal.
I don't know that. Delicious! It tastes like cherries. The bad kind of cherry.
Oh yeah, the cough syrup kind. Well, no, some cough syrups don't taste that bad, in my opinion.
Oh, it's the chemical that's in the cough syrup that overpowers the flavor.
Yes. And it makes, like, the really sweet fruit flavor actually just abhorrent.
You taste the chemical that's supposed to be the fruit flavor.
And east again.
Goodbye.
Which gets us
2 chests. 3 chests. 4 chests.
4 whole chests.
2.5 mimics.
A volcano trap, a flame charm, a magma burst, and a fire pillar.
No mimics.
Because this is the fire-themed room. Yep, no mimics, thankfully.
This ain't Dark Souls. If you have a chest, there's gotta be a mimic.
Really weird that the only mimics that we will ever see in this game were those ones in Viper Manor.
Yeah, that is kind of odd, actually. Now that I think about it, I'm just like, wait, hold up. Why is there no fucking mimics? You'd think those would be, like, amazing traps.
Those would be, but no.
Well, no, instead the bats with the traps.
Yeah.
This bat over here like,
I'm the Minotaur of the dungeon!
Nice little shoulder barge there from you, dude.
time to wiggle this bitch to death. And away he goes. Oh, I was hoping it would stay gone.
That would be so funny if there was like a slight instant kill chance.
Just like occasionally the monster just never comes back and there's no response from it. It'll even have its own turn, but the own turn will just say nothing.
Exactly.
Every game with an instant kill attack should reserve that, have that attack replace the NPC with an invisible one that doesn't act, and every time it's that slot's turn to act, it has to say nothing. Just to make it really fucking funny. It'll be a huge waste of time, however, for the bit though.
For the bit, though.
We'll wiggle this bitch out. Look, the spiders are coming already.
Spider bite me! Spider bite me! Ow!
Quick, get a suspiciously pale white man so we can make the Fester's Quest cover.
Yeah.
That's the most schnurr face I've ever fucking seen.
There's just so much that's that could be said about Fester's Quest that I think has been said already.
That it's just an incredibly flawed game that was made in the course of like 2 weeks.
And also that it's like a weird, worse version of Blaster Master.
Same devs.
Yeah, I know. If I'm ever making an insta-kill attack, you gotta do it like Dizzy's in Exard.
Oh
where the
yeah,
characters
just
essentially,
they got the fear of God just imbued into them.
Because she drops a new. No, I know what you're thinking of. That's
Xrd specifically.
Rev 2, because that's where she was DLC in that game. It's the one where Necron like taps her on the shoulder to distract from the fact he's throwing out a literal magical nuke at the enemy, and everyone freaks out and surrenders
Except Slayer.
except Slayer, who just shrugs and goes, "Fair enough, your win."
He's just like, I mean, it wouldn't kill me, but you know what? The effort's worth it.
It wouldn't kill me, but it would probably get you the win anyway. Your good job, lass.
It'll knock me out for a few days.
It'll put me down, but my wife will put me back to rights, as she usually does.
She'll pick my ass up off the ground and be like, bitch, you gotta earn money, and I gotta earn money.
Who do you think really runs the Assassin's Guild behind the scenes, eh?
Probably his wife.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and Caillou's just like, damn, girl.
I think he has literal star textures in his eyes if you look closely.
He's just like, oh, I gotta have some of that.
He's just like, that's my wife right there.
She got it in her. She got it in her. Subatomic particles shatterings. She got it in her.
There is nothing more amusing / fascinating than a fighting game than a character from a long-term fighting game series who just becomes a wife guy.
I think you have to. I was about to say. I think you actually have to walk all of your characters onto that platform.
Yep. We the Drago. Well, if you click on the tile, it does it. It walks them all on for you. You don't have to aim them. We Dragonians are comprised of a head, body, and tail. Thou must change the order of the head, body, and tail to unveil a new path. Then let it be the head, body, then tail. So the gimmick for this one is you need to change your party arrangement in order to move the platform around and get to other spaces.
So I'm gonna assume, shot in the dark, it has to be a character with a head, with something on his head, kid for some reason, and then something with a tail.
No, head, body, tail just means first, second, third. And if you hit the select button, you can change the orientation of your party, which is only stated in the game manual and I don't think anywhere else, and you need to cycle through the party lineup like so in order to change where the platform goes to.
Oh, that's cool. That's unironically really fucking cool.
Yep. Some of them are dead ends, but a few do lead you to treasure. Like this one here, which gets you an Earth Charm.
Look at that! Look at that 3D model that has like the only fucking high resolution texture in this entire fucking area.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Also, I'm a little disappointed that Pip doesn't have like a springy footstep sound like Poshul does.
Oh yeah, we haven't. I wonder what Poshal's up to.
Probably eating bones.
Just cuts to her staring at a cockroach and going, "Hey!" Just eating that shit. Just doing dog things unabashedly.
Exactly. Despite the fact that she is fully sapient, she's still doing things like jumping into a snowdrift during the rare winters in Arnai and just getting completely stuck in for a moment, but she's fine with it.
She's literally the only character that would scream at the top of her lungs, "Yeah, I got that dog in me!"
Because she is, in fact, a dog.
Everyone looks at her confused like, yeah. Why did you have to say that?
I got that dog in me!
Okay, so this part, if we step on this...
Oh, it just resets your order.
It doesn't reset our order. It automatically shuffles our second and third party member slots.
Oh,
which is
whoa.
necessary to change where the platform goes. Because if number 3 is tagged as the tail, then that changes the order.
Hey,
that
we're a
it reads.
Pokemon from Sword and Shield now.
Exactly. we're that one Pokemon that was made to make fun of phony fossils.
Yeah, Surge in the middle of combat going, what the dog doing?
Before thinking of Poshel. And, oh god, it's so hard to aim sometimes from the delay. Okay, that's where we need to go, because that gets us to that weird abacus thing, which we then touch, and it lowers the platform.
God, it's so aggressive when it's in fast forward. Holy shit.
It is. I wish I could have turned it off before the animation started. I'm sorry.
No, it's funny. Because it's just like,
Just like slams down like the lid of a mason jar.
just really fucking pissed at you.
And there's switch number 2.
Got the Thunder Dragon, or is this the Earth Dragon?
They're both the same thing, because remember, they're by color. So, yellow is both earth and thunder.
Thunder.
Thunder Dragon! Or no, it's Super Dragon. Whatever.
Shuffle.
There we go. Fuck. Wait, I just realized this area looks a lot like the first area you spawn into in the game.
Ah? Maybe that's for a reason.
Yeah. This whole dungeon is a massive case of deja vu for us so far.
But also the fact that we're walking into a giant orb.
Orb.
Like we're literally walking into the Metroid or the X-Parasite containment sphere from Metroid Dread.
I don't think it's that. I think that we're just walking into a central chamber and there's a lot of bottomless pits because it's a video game. Oh god.
I need to play Metroid Dread again. That game was really fucking good.
Yeah, I still need to get around to it. Also, this like weirdly, vaguely like MC Escher-esque staircase.
Oh yeah, kind of fuck this. Gonna be real.
The perspective is probably something that would screw with a lot of people.
The fuck is with this paper-looking motherfucker? This fucking Jutsu scroll-looking son of a bitch.
He rolling.
He listening to fucking Fred Durst.
Yep. Rolling, 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 rolling. Has anyone done an edit where it's just that, like the Neil Cicerega busting edit?
Probably.
I assume so. I've heard plenty of like short bits about it. I haven't seen someone commit to the full song.
I think my favorite fucking Limp Bizkit edit is every time he goes, Cheer! It's a video that's just nothing but him doing Cheer! In every single one of his songs. And it's just like, Cheer, 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 cheer.
Or it's like the fucking what was it? One of Joel's Windows Destructions where he did like a quote unquote Nightcore edit where he raised the voice to like Alvin and the Chipmunks pitch.
Literally every Nightcore song ever.
Exactly. I think that was even the point he was making. Is that's all how they fucking sound.
Like people give fucking I think
People are giving
synthwave. There's a genre of music that people give shit. That yes was predominantly just like blatant plagiarism, where it was just the song being played normally but pitched up and sped up like it was Nightcore, but not quite.
Yeah.
But like,
I think I've heard about that actually. I know what you mean.
it was literally just like people just grossly oversampling. I think it's like Plastic Love or some shit.
Yeah, he was making a Nightcore joke. He even had a Fred Durst PNG he edited with an anime face. So these are Paper Boys, and they're both female.
You don't worry about it. Look, they identify as female, but they still want to call themselves a boy.
They tried calling themselves Paper Girls, but it just didn't ring the same for the sake of the business.
Yeah, just fucking let them roll with it. Nobody's screaming woke at these papers. They're just paper. Meanwhile, off in the distance. Whoa!
Just hearing someone having conniption screaming DEI, DEI over and over.
Swear to fucking God, those dudes are like, you can tell them that like something is fucking DEI and they'll be like they'll believe your ass on it.
Like the fucking Reddit Chili guy.
Or that one dude on Twitter who or not Twitter, Reddit that did an "Am I the asshole?"
Dude's pissed. Oh, this dude's pissed.
Look at him fucking wiggle them eyes.
Look at him clenching in.
I was about to say, you better
doing.
not let that go off. I believe that's actually a very powerful
I think
attack.
that's a counter element, like the dodos.
Yeah, but there was a Reddit post of a dude who had a brother that was buying into like all that rhetoric, the
Yes.
anti-woke, anti-DEI. So one day he just said that like, yeah, beans are woke, dude.
Yes,
as a
that's what I was
joke.
referencing.
There's a sequel, I believe. I haven't found it yet,
Oh,
but
please
apparently
tell
there's
me
a
there is.
sequel.
Please tell me there is. That's so fucking funny. It's like, man, if it wasn't for the fact that would cause a whole lot of other problems with intruding on the culture, people like that would make me want to become the first white hotep.
Yeah, not the asshole is 100% my verdict. It is a little bit too far, but the fact that the dude fucking bought it, like, I think that says more about the person that it does the person making the joke.
Especially since he said that he was just doing it because he thought it would be a funny prank. He didn't think the dude would take it that seriously.
Yeah. Like, there's a distance that you have to go that can be gone where it falls from being your responsibility and starts being on the other person's responsibility. Beans are woke. Fucking Christ.
You know what really gets me about that beans are woke thing? That's just a reheated version of the weird, like, soy boy shit from a few years ago. Of, like, people saying that soy effeminizes you or whatever the fuck they were on about.
Yeah, that shit's so fucking...
It's so dumb.
But also, I just want to point out that, like, you can make chili without beans. That's very doable. You just have to have a different protein to compensate for it.
Actually, here's a thought. If you make chili with tofu, is that technically just Americanized Mapo tofu?
What?
If you use tofu instead of like meat to make chili, is that not just like an Americanized Mapo tofu?
Mapo tofu.
You've had it before. Why are you so confused by this? Also, you're a Fate fan. How do you not know what the fuck Mapo tofu is?
No, I'm like actually considering the logistics of it. Not that I don't know what it is. I'm considering the logistics of it.
Okay.
I want to say yes, actually, because it's pretty much the same thing.
It's just like Mapo tofu is in most cases spicy, and
Yeah.
chili is like a little more zesty when I've had it. I've never heard like distinctly spicy.
Oh, fucking go to Texas and you'll have spicy chili.
I mean, that would mean going to Texas is the problem.
I mean, I could just make it.
Yeah.
I could just stop being like, I'm not gonna make food because I don't trust myself to not fuck it up. No, what's going on? It's just I'm gonna overthink it and I'm gonna fuck it up. Not worried about fucking it up. I'm gonna overthink it to try to not fuck it up.
Yeah.
It's similar to how I do my teas. Like, the only reason I don't fuck up my tea is because like I just do it to taste.
Yeah, and that's usually how you want to do most food, is do it to taste and hope other people enjoy it.
But also, you can kind of tell if it's ready by how it smells, and if it smells like tea, that means it's tea. You'd be very surprised how easy that is to fuck up. Looking at you, Lipton.
Lipton, the Dasani of teas.
Oh yeah, Florida sucks. I feel bad for anybody who lives in Florida.
Ask the 6 or 7 months of summer.
Jesus.
And that's even considering California has, like, a year of summer.
Paper move! Oh no!
I actually like that song. Yeah, don't worry about it.
The camera should not be that direction.
It's fine. It's fine.
Milton's dying.
This ain't about them.
So, what's Milton's gimmick?
Hopefully we'll see it soon. But I will say it's tied to how many elements you use across the game while he is in your party. Well, not just what you use, but also what enemies use. He has to be present to see it.
Huh.
Hopefully we'll see what comes up. I'm going for something very specific, but it involves using elements of certain colors.
Okay, I got you.
That's why I allocated his elements the way I did. Aeroblaster.
Ew.
Hey, dude, what's up?
You can't escape my manling!
Get off of my lawn. Just the natural progression of making those mouth noises to becoming your best Nixon impression is always so good.
Oh, yeah.
It's just one of those, like, universal constants, you know?
Yeah. Watch as I crash Windows.
Oh, no.
Now, as I'm plugging a controller to plug my Stream Deck in so I can fuck with it more directly.
Yeah. Got critical hit for 8 damage. These things are beefy. I think you pretty much have to use elements to do any damage worth a damn.
You know what I thought about doing that would be really horrible?
What?
Adding to my soundboard the Windows 10 device disconnect sound.
Oh, don't.
Just with zero
Don't.
fucking warning playing it on stream.
Please don't. I've heard that sound so many times it is seared in the back of my head. You would be giving me a PTSD episode if you did that.
Just confusing the hell out of my viewers, making them think that something on their computer is disconnecting frequently by just going...
Just make them think that they accidentally unplugged their headphones or some other USB device they have hooked up.
Something randomly disconnected and they didn't know.
Yep, exactly.
Time to watch Lockwood Makarok! Will you know if your device is connecting today? I don't know! However...
I love how you make that sound like you have the power to psychoactively remove people's devices.
Hold up.
What? Hold up for what? What? Hold up for what? You and your goddamn Winnie the Pooh Tigger laugh when you do that shit, and I don't know what it is.
I love how you're just not even acknowledging me hitting the button despite making it progressively louder. Like, you can hear me talk, but you can't hear the beeping.
Well, I heard that.
You can't escape that one.
I know I can't. I've begrudgingly made my peace with it.
The moment, if we ever go back to Viper Manor, I forget if we will be at some point, but if we ever go back to Viper Manor, I'm going to be using this button again for jokes.
Oh, good. Great. Fantastic. There's Beaten Earth. Please go for Kid. Please go for the one who's defending. Oh. Why do you hate Joy?
Hold up. I've heard worse. Imagine having a drive-thru notification that sounds like going through the door of a convenience store. Oh, fuck that.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, I could have used the one last element. Oh well. I am really trying to build that counter.
Or you got the fucking convenience store register that, like, uses the Sonic the Hedgehog picking up a ring sound.
Oh my god!
But everybody that works there is quite literally contractually obligated to say that it's not.
Oh my god! That tripped me up so much when I went to gas stations in Georgia because that was like all of them.
Yeah, we got ads in about 2.5 minutes.
That's fine. This fight is basically filler. We can just do it while we're doing ads. By the way, here's me using filler correctly for the rest of the internet to acknowledge. Sorry.
Nah, you're good.
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot.
Oh, do you watch other people who just let ads run in the middle of their stream?
Oh no, it's that, like, if there is one thing that has been a demonstrable constant, it's that my particularities with language use is always something that I get annoyed by. Where it's like certain terms getting diluted in a game of telephone that is the internet to essentially becoming something comparable to newspeak.
Trying to remember what 2 words were used that drove you nuts, and like you stopped for a minute when you heard me use it correctly because you weren't sure how to process it.
I know one of the words that I have said is always a bee in my bonnet is mouthfeel, because that's literally a newspeak word. It's like, just use texture. Just use texture. Please don't go for more. Why?
Was it despite of and in spite of? Or I'm trying to remember what it was.
That's a good question. I'm trying to remember myself.
Like, it's something you had a whole rant about, and like, shortly before I used it correctly, and you were like, you're joking, and I'm like, no, I've always used this correctly.
I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. We might have to pick through the archives for that.
It wasn't on stream. It was like way before we started streaming.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think we're good on audio at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. We now have ads going
Okay.
in about a minute.
Oh, this will be really interesting to try playing with this view.
You don't have to. You can hold here.
I guess, but it's like, I'm just doing this for the sake of building up the gimmick for Milton.
Yeah, but we can do that we can do that on stream. It's fine.
Okay.
Especially since I don't have it set up to allow you to still view the game while an ad break is going on. I'll work on that probably after this week's streams.
Yeah, just in case we have to do more luck. Because Milton's the only one with a gimmick like this, but it's a very interesting one, is the thing.
Nah, I get you. Waiting for the ads to run. Better start quickly or I'm going to manually start it. God, I am admittedly kind of glad that I let my sub for 14 run out because like the servers have been getting bombarded.
Oh, with like constant DDoS and stuff?
Yeah, I'm missing events that gives things, but like I kind of don't care anymore.
Yeah.
There we go. I'll be right back. And we are back.
Hey.
Scrolling on down.
Thank you all for being patient with us through that next ad break. While you were gone, Sturge was busy telling this golem that Heathers is actually a movie that has not aged as poorly as some people would think, and it's worth a watch now that it's free on YouTube. Hint, hint. I actually watched that movie earlier with Middles and Des earlier, and
Yeah, you said that.
yeah, it does hold up really well.
Yeah, you said that literally this stream.
Oh, did I?
Yes. Within the past hour.
Okay, but have I mentioned that Heathers is a very good movie that hasn't aged?
Hey, did you know that Abiotic Factor is about to come out into 1.0 with the hit feature with the hit update Crushing Death coming out out right now?
Oh God. But yeah, no, seriously, I'm actually surprised how many good movies are available on YouTube right now that are. Oh!
Milton just got fucking beat.
1 HP. 1 HP. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Oh Christ.
What you gonna do?
Uh.
I'm gonna tell you how to kill a kangaroo. Here's what you do.
All right. Tab over. Tab over. Tab over. Thank you.
This golem specifically hates small, fluffy objects.
Hates small, fluffy objects and apparently 80s dark comedies. This dude is the biggest fan of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and he's never let that film go. Got still nothing.
Hold up.
Shit. Yeah? Uh-oh.
Hey everybody, refresh your streams if you're hearing this. Don't worry, pre-roll is off right now. Hey Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. Alright, we good for now, or want to wait a little more?
Wait a little bit.
Okay. Don't mind us, we just have La Critura here with us.
Yeah, refresh your stream. We just had some weird hiccups.
Which unfortunately does happen. It's not uncommon. Doing? Doing? Doing?
Oh yeah, he's going nuts over there.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at him go. He's like, hee hee, hee hee, hee.
You think his body has the proper elasticity we could play badminton with him?
Probably. All right, let's carry on.
Alright. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you gently with a chainsaw!
Paperboy gonna get that ass.
Oh, 4 enemies. Interesting.
Gonna get you with that paper moon. Gonna get you with that Trials of Mana spell.
Gonna get you with that Soul Eater second opening theme.
I thought it was third. Oh well.
I believe it's second. The first one was TM Revolution song. Screw it. AoE. Doink, 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 doink. Am I gonna piss both of them off?
Rip, rip, rip.
Yes, I am. Oh, mama.
But yeah, hey Liza, how you doing? How's everybody doing actually?
bat signal.
Yeah,
Are you fucking serious?
Call him Batman.
Also, I love that these things have
Oh
like a...
my god.
Never mind. I can see why they named it that. Holy
That's good.
shit.
Like, it's just shy of being Devilman, but just shy of being Batman.
Exactly, which is the best part. Arewa, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah, let me heal him up just in case he gets hit with the paper moon.
Yeah, I noticed we were having some glitching up issues when I heard your audio cut out randomly, and I was like, wait a minute, hold up, is he not talking that loud? And then I looked over at the thing and like, no, you are. And then I looked at the fucking output bar, and I was like, oh shit!
I'm sorry, but I like the connotations that me not being loud enough is a sign that something is wrong.
Look, you are one of the most difficult people to adjust the mic for I have ever worked with. I'm gonna be just full disclosure. I am constantly adjusting you. These past 20 minutes is the first time I've had to do nothing. This entire playthrough, by the way.
Okay.
Sandland, I said fuck it.
I'm too busy making a cool war machine to bother with you. Joe has somehow found a way to be non-Euclidean with sound.
Apparently.
Actually, though, because there are so many times where you'll have to adjust me up and then down, and then I'll be fine, and then I'm not.
Like, he's visibly seen me just go, fuck it, after a while of what was very clearly 30 minutes straight of constantly reaching over, tweaking it up, tweaking it down, tweaking it up, tweaking it down, clicking something down, up, down, up, down, up, tweaking it all the way down, tweaking it all the way up, and it's still too quiet.
Yep. Hey, by the way,
Yo, this guy's kind of fucking cool. I hope he shoots with them hands.
entering the ring, it's Terminator, the first boss of the Dragonia Ruins and the first entrant in the Greater Dragonia Ruins Royal Rumble. Taurosoid here, coming here with a beefy amount of HP and quite the showing with 30 consecutive wins, but 26 losses.
Oh my god!
And he's going for the flying press! Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. This is classic Taurosoid right here, just opening with throwing his weight around in the ring as he is known to do.
This is one of those moments I might have to adjust him down, but at the same time, I don't think I have to worry about that anymore.
All right. And we've stolen his tornado trap.
My god, he's coming with the steel golem!
And with the backdrop, oh my goodness!
Homie literally grabbed Surge and threw his ass like he was Dan.
That man just beat him and hit the Bible as if God were watching. Unfortunately, there is no solace for this poor Arnean teenager tonight, folks.
Dude, fucking threw his ass like a toddler being thrown by a rich man. Ha!
Holy shit.
You know the statue I'm talking about.
I do.
That's like an amazing statue. That's the only time I will ever approve of Wealthy Man making a statue of himself is because he's just kicking and throwing like children all over the place. It's so fucking good.
Surge is going into the corner to recover. Kid is tagging in, but wait!
Why is this
Milton slammed into the ground!
Why is this guy all wrestling moves? What is going on? Why isn't there more of this?
Goodness gracious, folks, if that body wasn't as pillowy as we imagine, he would be feeling it tonight. However, I don't think Milton's brain is built to process pain or fear.
The only thing that Milton can hear is music from Doom 2016 on loop, non-stop, 24/7. This entire creature is built for torture.
He is built for torture, and the only thing he knows how to sell is Fort Dragonia merchandise. Available now at your local vendor.
His chest is gonna open and it's gonna be the cryogenically frozen head of Randy Savage. Not even cryogenically frozen. It's gonna be the Futurama brain jar.
Yes.
Or head jar.
Oh my god, yes.
the jar now, boy. You cannot escape me.
He's plugged in as the power cell like John Romero in The Icon of Sin.
Homie is literally so full of piss and fury that he's powering this golem.
The only way this could be even better is if they didn't have a limit on 3 unique elements per entity, and he had a Frankensteiner. I want this dude to like lock his meaty stone legs against someone's head and throw them into a wall.
Randy Savage's severed head in a jar is 3,000% upset that someone found the 1980s WrestleMania album.
Oh my god.
He cannot escape the Randy Savage song where he's funking like a monkey and a man with a plan. He is not having that shit anymore.
I love so much that sometimes Square will just wear their inspirations on their sleeve and just go, fuck it, wrestling reference. Why do you think tiger masks are a recurring piece of headgear in their RPGs?
It's because fucking Luchador is fucking awesome.
But also, Tiger Mask is a decently popular manga series, isn't it?
No, it's an actual wrestler.
I mean, it's a manga series loosely based on actual wrestling, because Inoki is in it.
I have to look it up to confirm, but I believe it's because it's like an incredibly popular wrestler who I think is still wrestling today.
I would not be surprised.
Like, he's been wrestling since like the 80s, I want to say. No, 90s. He started in the 90s, and then he just took off. Because he was doing like a bunch of high-flying acrobatics during his wrestling.
Oh, and that's not the kind of pin we want to see in the arena this night, folks. Torosoid is still hanging on, but if you look closely, you can see the literal and metaphorical cracks in his form.
He just oh my god, he just walks over and slaps.
Slap!
Oh, he even does the foot stomp as he slaps too.
How can he slap? Very well, actually.
I don't remember this boss at all.
Like, you have seen all that he has to show, but it's so fun, in my opinion.
How much HP does he have left?
A lot.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and me bringing Milton, who has somewhat lower stats because their gimmick hasn't kicked in yet, is probably not helping my case.
I guess your best bet is just use Uplift.
Well, no, because this stuff is technically stronger.
You're breaking the field effect, but...
I know, but I don't have that many red elements left is the thing. And if I get a free... I was going to say if I did get a freeze, that would be so good. It would be so awesome. Good God! The funny part is, that's the character who makes the most sense to use that attack on.
Milton just taking that shit like, huh?
Oh.
Bye, Milton!
And unfortunately, it's the 10 count for poor Milton tonight, folks.
We don't have a revive, do we?
We do.
This motherfucker getting you from the ropes. Look at this shit.
Oh, so we don't have 2 revives.
Oh. I hope he saved before this.
He is now flagging is the good news.
Damn. I mean, in your defense, this boss hits like a fucking truck.
He does.
Like, the lower HP he gets, the more turns he seems to be getting.
I remember this dude being much easier, but I also didn't have Milton in my party, who is kind of weak.
Surge and the party continue to absolutely pummel his groin despite the absolute beating they're taking. Look, if I summoned a giant monster thing, I'd want it to use pro wrestling moves too. Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Like, if I had the ability to call a giant fucking monster, I want that bitch to be literally sent to a video library and going down the full list of every wrestling move in history.
Yes.
Like, I want this dude to be grabbing people by the fucking legs and giant swinging their ass all around the place.
Yes. Unfortunately, Taurusoid's mighty career has finally come to an end. He is tapping out, folks. And that's it for Team Surge. Congratulations on your first victory of the circuit. Well done, everyone.
All right, now on the next upcoming match, we're gonna have Chris Benoit. Oh. By God, he's broken the polygons.
I mean, considering how the latest WWE match went, we'll probably run into John Cena here.
Oh my God.
He actually did turn heel, if you don't get that.
No, I heard it like everybody's saying it's like the fucking Spider-Man Hail Hydra thing. It's like, okay, but how long is this actually gonna last?
No, actually, the way I heard it described is, imagine the scene in the Boo Saga when Bobbity awakens Vegeta's inner evil.
You're joking.
I'm not joking, but instead of Bobbity, it's The Rock.
I don't want to be here anymore.
I love wrestling. You have no idea.
I'm done.
Like, apparently it was actually a fairly well done heel turn, is from what I've heard at least.
Oh, I'm sure. Since fucking Vince McMahon has like taken the reins off of directing the whole thing, I've heard like a lot of the story beats they've been doing lately has been like pretty well done.
Yeah.
Like they've finally been able to fucking redeem Roman Reigns. That was a fucking Herculean task on its own.
Because they kept trying to push him as the next big Hulk Hogan, and no one wanted it.
That's because nobody wants another fucking Hulk Hogan.
Because Hulk Hogan's an asshole.
But also, like, the good story beat that they had for him, for Roman Reigns, like, got fucked because they wanted him to do a heel, and like, no, he could have just been a good guy and stayed a good guy.
Also, Jesus Christ, why does everything in this dungeon hate Milton so much?
Don't worry about it. They don't want the gimmick to activate.
Apparently not. Poor baby.
Oh, I just realized these jars are 1 liter. We have a measurement in our kettle that marks how much water it uses. They know. Unidentified fucking creature.
Precepts activate.
You told me to go after the creature, so I'm going to squish it like a little coos ball.
They know what Milton is capable of if you level him enough. You joke, Kagura, but... Also, I love when you name certain characters and it sticks well enough, people forget the canon name and they just go with your name.
Yeah, what is this dude's name? Fucking Pip or some shit?
Yes, and you already forgot it!
That's because he's like one of the most, like, admittedly forgettable characters if you don't know his gimmick.
But if you do know his gimmick, that it's honestly the inverse.
Is he doing okay?
There he is! There it is! There it is!
I was gonna laugh if he died. Oh, I remember now. Okay.
So, Milton's gimmick is depending on the color elements that you use, they will transform. And it is based on the group of elements. Red, yellow, and black are considered hellish elements, while blue, white, and green are heavenly elements.
Yeah, I remember now. Unfortunately, Milton's fucking dead. So, now I have a question.
Yes.
Is there a way for it to convert into angelic Pip?
From Hellish Pit?
Yeah. Or
That's actually a different branch.
oh, so this is just like you're locked in.
You can either commit and go full hell, or you can go middle of the road.
And then go back to normal Pip.
No, there's no going back unless you do a new game plus, which resets Milton to tabula rasa.
So okay, so like I thought, this guy is like the Phantasy Star Online Mags. where you have to commit to the route if you want that particular thing.
Yes.
He hits a little harder now.
I think his stat boosts don't kick in until after you clear the fight, so let's do that.
That's really cool that he evolved. I forgot about that.
Yeah, like, Lucia does say he changes forms as he battles, but she doesn't say specifically it's tied to elements, so not a lot of people know this. Counting the committed paths and the branching paths, Pip technically has 5 transformations that they can go throughout an entire run.
Really? So we're not done yet.
Well, the Heavenly Pip counts as its own branch, so technically there's only 2 other forms that we can see.
From here, which is doubling down on Dark, and then Middle of the Road, which I think gets rid of the...
Yes.
The devil goat look.
The other interesting thing is because it's specifically tied to what elements Pip use, and it changes Pip/Milton's innate based on what elements are used the most, you can actually fuck with this in a very interesting way by swapping around and removing elements that are only used by characters of the matching color, mostly the high-level ones. If you don't remove them when Pip transforms, those stay in.
Huh.
So you can technically have them use elements they're not supposed to be able to equip. It's very interesting.
So for now, we're going to tuck him away.
Yeah. For now, we're going to tuck him away, and we're actually going to bring Lena back for a little
Yeah,
bit.
because isn't she like a healer or some shit?
Yes, and also, first of all, I am going to actually remove Milton's elements. And actually, now that I see that, I can say why I named him Milton. Because it's a reference to John Milton, the author of Paradise Lost, which is an epic poem that is an expanded telling of the Book of Genesis. And because the forms are specifically separated into heaven form versus hell form, it felt very thematically fitting.
Hold up. Why was Frog Prince a negative? Is it supposed to go higher than that?
It is a level 7 element.
Jesus.
The water dragon really was sending us his best.
No shit. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, so I just want you to know that I just happen to have this thing called a Frog Prince over here. You want it? You want it? You want it?
You want it? How badly you
How
want it?
about you want it? Well, here you go. Here you
You
go.
want this cake? I want it. You want this cake? I want it.
You want this Frog Prince, right, Serge? Yeah, you want this Prince.
I want-
Okay,
I want-
okay.
I
Here
want
you
that
go.
Prince.
No, sure. Here you go. Level 7 though. Level 7 though. You're not gonna give him full power.
Ha.
Level 7. Level 7.
Why?
I think the worst part about me doing that voice is I even do the fucking squint. So like when I open my eyes, it actually hurts a little bit because I do the squint very effectively.
Don't need to do that. No one can
No!
see you from beyond computer land.
I'ma do it.
Okay, fine. I'm not buying you glasses though.
Maybe when I get a full-fledged VTuber model, I can fucking let that squint actually like come through.
Just do the like old person using a. Oh, we didn't upgrade her weapon at all. Oh no.
Spatula. You want to swap her out for somebody else?
But
I think we have another blue.
we haven't upgraded them beyond coppers. Is if it's who I think you're talking about. Fine. No, actually, we have fast forward. We can do this easy.
Just gonna roll back out.
Yeah, just gonna run back out to Terma and make her, an iron weapon. Yeah, an iron weapon.
Just doing the fucking Hanna-Barbera run.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so mad we don't have that on our soundboard.
It's I think it's a fucking copyrighted one.
Is
so-
it?
I think so.
That's
I've been
so
trying to find
dumb.
it.
Because that sound effect's so old, that has to fall under fair use by now,
No,
right?
because the Hanna-Barbera estate is still around.
Okay.
They gotta get them royalty checks so them children can keep living luxuriously.
Of course. Which is really weird because last I heard, Hannah and Barbera were, like, actually pretty decent people who were passionate about what they did. But that could be mythology.
Who knows? I mean, they're not around to actually.
Yeah, they've been dead since like the 90s. Hold on. There we go. Ladle FE26
Hold
instead
on,
of
hold on.
Iron Label.
What's okay? So, hold on this for a minute.
Yes.
Hold on this for a minute. What's the
Yeah.
first weapon that she uses?
Hold on. Let me see because it's not listed on the Forge menu. But the first weapon she uses is Spatula CA20.
CA20. So let's look for CA. So, do you know what they're doing?
They're making jokes on periodic elements.
Correct. CA in 20 is calcium's atomic number.
Second is Besem CU29.
So that's copper, I believe.
Yeah, of
Specifically
course.
copper.
And Ladle FE26, which is iron.
Yeah, feldspar.
I don't know why
Not
the
feldspar.
kitchenware weapons specifically have periodic table puns in them, but okay. Also, Jesus Christ, that's a big jump. 5 points of attack, 2 points of accuracy. Shit's almost as hard as Kid, and Kid has a +3 attack accessory. What the hell?
I'm gonna be real. I kind of appreciate it because like cooking can be indeed likened to chemistry. So.
Oh yeah, I've said plenty of times, chemistry, cooking is just chemistry you feel in your mouth.
Cooking is just chemistry you can eat and not die, usually.
And that's why I think it's really weird that in fiction they usually present like the scientist character as like the bad cook of like
Yeah,
a
the
certain
guy who
ensemble.
can't cook despite like they know chemistry, so they should know better.
Can't cook, but could tell you all the subatomic elements on the periodic table by memory.
He's going through all the rare earth metals, and they're just gonna be like, "Nope, I can't cook.
Nope, I'll make a bowl of cereal and it'll set on fire.
I know the number to neodymium, and it's 60, but you can't tell me to make a sandwich.
Oh, fuck off. I'm playing Dwarf Fortress on the side, and a random adventurer came to my fort to hunt monsters. He's running around beating them to death with the original copy of Atomy Author.
Yo." He's walking around asking them if they've read his book, and the moment the monster says no, he's just like, wrong answer.
And this is why you don't mess with Big the Cat.
That'll forever be my favorite NPC gimmick. Is like character beats up another object with something that he made that's not supposed to be a weapon. Yeah, this is the
Absolutely.
funniest version of a Sphinx giving riddles. Did you read my book? No, I haven't got around to it. Wrong answer.
Oh my god, I forgot she has this. Her second innate element is Maiden's Heart, which refreshes all of her used elements in her grid. That's kind of insane.
He's apparently a maceman. Well, the book makes sense then, doesn't it?
Yeah, if it's a door stopper.
Like depending on how big that book, like that's just a fucking weapon. Like you want to beat somebody with a copy of Harry Potter? Don't, because J.K. Rowling's still gonna get money.
Also, if you really want to hurt them, use a Dostoevsky novel.
Is either that or just beat him with A Tale of Two Cities.
Yeah.
The unabridged version.
Or a copy of the Similarian, actually. I think that's pretty long.
I mean, we thought Dune was long, and then we actually sit down and read it. I was like, no, this makes sense. It's just a guy who likes to go into way too much detail, and he got told to stop after the first book. And all of his books stopped being so long.
Yep. He's a dwarven author. You know that shit is bound in rock and metal.
Oh, either rock and
Absolutely.
metal or rock and the nearest object's fucking bone and skin.
So fun fact, I believe which is the sea charm and which is this encounter is random from save file. And we now finally have an encounter with a dragoon riding a dragon.
Is he actually called a dragoon?
Yes, and I think this is one of like the few encounters with these guys you have in the entire game. And we get another gold earring.
Oh
Nice,
yeah,
actually.
don't you have like a sight scope or some shit that lets you see the HP?
I think so. I forget
Surprised you
who
don't
I
have
put
it
it on.
equipped.
I think I put it on Glenn, actually. Oh well.
Breaking out that bitch slap.
Yeah.
What if Ian Nasir was going around beating shit to death with that complaint? I'm gonna be real. You cannot convince me that he wasn't. The whole reason why the complaint was made is so he could just beat the guy like upside the head until he died with that complaint.
And also because if he tried to use his own copper, it would break after 2 hits.
Literally carves that complaint in the fucking copper just to prove a fucking point.
Also,
Carves it twice, specifically twice, just so he can beat the shit out of the guy he's complaining about, but also with the wrong copper and then the right copper.
Also, the children in my fort are insane and torture weaker invading monsters for fun.
Oh,
Well,
that's par for the fucking course for Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, of course they would. They're children. You kind of don't develop an actual conscience until you're 20. They also ate a dwarf who went crazy.
Okay, that one's a little off the rails. Not the fact that your kids probably beat up a mega beast from down below. Just eating another dwarf that went crazy. Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Look, the ingredients for dwarvish long pork pie's gotta come somewhere. Anyway, we are now fighting a giant gloop. That is actually the name. I am not making shit up. Blah, blah, blah. How did you miss? Also, I will admit, real quick, as a kid, I always thought that, like, shine part on the bottom looked like it was meant to imply, like, a fat bottom lip, like a Jimmy Carter thing.
No, I can see it.
Yeah. And also, remember, I was, like, 6 when I first played this game.
Looks like a mustache to me.
I can kind of see that. I don't know if I'd want mustache rides from a slime creature, though.
I'm gonna make no comment. It's not appropriate for Twitch.
Take in.
I said I was not gonna make a comment, game. What the fuck?
What? Did you really have to flex like that after? Seriously, at least give her cab fare, you cheap bitch.
Cleaned all of the dirt off of her body.
It happened almost instantly, so like where they were just waiting for him, they smelled blood in the water.
Fucking dwarven children are like fucking piranhas. The second you slip up, they're gonna be in the room.
It makes you wonder how they took the minds of Moria when that's what the young are like, never mind the elderly.
See, when you get elderly in fucking Dwarf Fortress, you just kind of like stop being functional. You might as well be a corpse, and that's where the children come in.
Okay, Mr. Euro Oil Baron, whatever wind. Wind song, sorry. I genuinely forgot for a moment. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. I'll carve it into your head when you're not looking.
Oh, no. No, it'll be printed on a barcode on my arm, actually, when I wake up in the morning.
You'll just wake up and be like, when did I get this tattoo? Oh.
The minds of Moria collapse because of the children. They don't tell you that the kids tore.
One kid just kicks a pillar out, and they're like, let's get the rest of them. I love Dwarf Fortress. I actually want to do a stream of it sometime, but I want it to get to a certain point where there's like a shit ton to do, where I could just have like 5+ hour streams of me playing it.
Oh god, that's just making me think. Who would win? Creatures of an elder race twisted to fulfill the whims of a being of pure unbridled hate, or a bunch of dwarvish children pranksters?
My money's on the children. Like, there's a reason we haven't joked about punching dwarf children. Like, we'll be sitting here like midstream one day, and all of a sudden, oh, hold up, fuck. Damn, this bit's not working. Ah, no! We'll just be sitting here, like, streaming one day and minding our own business, and all of a sudden...
Listen. I would much rather take my chances with Glasgow children in the 80s than with dwarf children. Also, that's the gel dead. He can actually be kind of tough because he has access to Iceberg, which is a 6th level element, and hurts like hell.
Oh, I bet.
This is also just before any characters in the game can get access to 6th level elements on their grid.
I think you get it about around this point, though. Like, shortly after this segment, I think that it becomes
Shortly
available?
after this fight, which doesn't help it. Whee!
So we got 4.
We have 2 more. Have you also noticed the trend?
Oh, they're all dragons. That's right.
Well, not just that. Red, blue, yellow, green, and we have 2 more.
Oh, they're obviously the elements. Like,
Yes,
I
they're all
figured
the
that.
innate
Like,
colors.
I was gonna try to avoid the most obvious answer, but then I stopped for a minute. I was like, it's not that deep, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a cute detail, really.
Yeah, it's a great detail. What do you mean?
Yeah. So here's a question: do we want to keep Lena for the rest of the dungeon, or swap back in Glenn?
Let's pull Glenn in.
All right,
He's got a sight scope.
Glenn it is. And also, I think he has a level 5 element, innate element, I should say, by this point. Let's see.
I want to say.
Oh, he's up to level 6. Goddamn.
Yeah,
But no, he doesn't have his innate. He doesn't have his second innate yet. Interesting.
Oh, that's right. His innate comes late.
Yeah.
I think we actually need to do a quest for his.
No, his. It's all. If you have to do a quest for someone's innate element, it's always the level 7. There's only one exception to that. Oh, I remember, actually. I remember why I got trap elements, because there's one thing I wanna...
Yeah, I was about to say, shouldn't you, like, grab, at least Holy Light?
Yes. For a certain upcoming fight.
Actually, you want to grab Black Hole, too? Because I think, this upcoming fight also can pop that.
No, it can pop free fall.
Okay, but I don't think we
Or
have
the
trap
next...
for that.
the fight after it can pop free fall,
okay.
I mean.
So, do we have the trap for that already?
Yes,
Okay,
we have
cool.
plenty, because
Sick.
there's a lot of enemies that use free fall, if
Gotcha.
I remember correctly.
You are welcome to be very meticulous about this while you are at control. Some of these elements are fucking awesome.
Yes.
Also, how short is this upcoming segment?
Given the way that our boss fights have been going, probably not long.
Okay.
We'll probably be able to do this and have time to end stream comfortably.
Okay.
Because...
Oh, just straight in. Oh!
Yeah!
What the fuck?
This ugly son of a bitch.
I don't
This-
like it! Get
this
out of
is
here!
Son of a gun. I always remember specifically that because they didn't have a lot of text space in the original PS1, that was all rendered as like one word.
Look at him fucking yuck it up, man. This motherfucker like a fucking Big Mac tonight moon.
I mean that, but without the connotations of being used as a racist dog whistle.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Did you not know about that?
No, I did not.
Oh, I am so sorry to ruin your day.
Yeah, that has me like, oh.
Oh, why is his face so squishy?
He
though?
gonna smooch you.
All right. So if I remember correctly, I want to set up one of these sons of bitches.
Yeah, cause I think he's due for that.
There we go. Player, enemy, no. It's just there to tell you whether or not other traps have been laid.
Gotcha.
So he takes very little damage, but he does this.
Kissy wissy.
Ah! She's like, joke's on you, bitch. I'm gay.
So whenever it does Kissy Wissy, it will do mood change, which also changes its behaviors. And look at I hate how many fucking flex points are on this face so much. I hate it. I hate it.
I'm gonna be real with you. This thing's fucking goofy as shit, and it's growing on me.
Well, that makes one of us.
Like, this is the most expressive thing in this entire fucking game.
This thing must have made up like a sizable chunk of the animation budget for the 3D modeling team.
It's either that or they took the fucking code from LSD.
And there's QC Weezy. I believe that inflicts fatigue, which makes all your attacks burn up more stamina.
Mood change. Oh, that's upsetting.
Now you see why I don't like this thing.
Motherfucker getting that expression like fucking Killer Queen. What the hell?
Oh no, now it's worse. Yep. Oh, Surge is just straight up inactive. I can't tab over to him.
He's just contemplating existence.
Bro is flabbergasted. that was like a 5-hit combo. Chill out.
This guy is innate white, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I don't think I slaughtered on any black elements. I may have,
Made this a
Forgot.
little bit harder than you intended to.
yeah. Well, also because Giant Gloop went so much faster than I expected. I'm used to that one taking a hot minute.
Oh
Due
my
to the
God.
angle, it briefly looked like Surge was grabbing his crotch
I
and
was-
doing a Michael Jackson
I
pose.
was trying so hard not to make him a remark about that, but Kagura went and did it for me, and it was like, yeah,
Cock injured. Cock injured.
my dick smashed.
Oh, that's weird. Despite the fact he's petrified, I can still do X-Strike.
I don't think it's petrified. I think it's just stunned.
38 damage. The mouth, the mouth shapes. It's the mouth shapes that get me.
Oh, he's just fucking chanting that shit.
Oh Christ! Right.
You might be wiped.
Oh no, this is fine. This is a level 4 element. It'll hurt, but yeah. See.
Okay. Oh.
Oh no! My pizza roll. Yeah, see, my attacks are taking up way more stamina now. But I should be fine. That's why I put extra heal alls on Glenn.
Surge is down though.
Ah, he'll be back in a bit. He's so sad that his meteors didn't do enough damage, folks.
He's sad.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he's back in the game now. Also, look at that underbite. You see that shit? Like Von Karma over here with that shin game.
Strong-minded.
Weak aura, strong aura.
He angry.
Oh, come on. I know you're bound to do it eventually, you sumbitch.
I wonder if it's a specific face he does it in.
It is. I'm just waiting for it, because this is not the one. Just gonna do this to break his, field effect.
Oh, now he's mad. Now he's mad.
Oh god, that strong-minded really boosted his magic defense, actually. Because the other gimmick is this thing has very little health, but very high defense, so it kind of evens out.
This crazy son of a gun.
Let's see if this helps at all. Decently, yeah. That's a bit more.
Not saying that you will, but if you fail this, will there be other opportunities?
I think so. I think you can get some of the level 5 ones for free. The level 6 element's your foobar, if you don't get them from a trap element.
Okay.
Glenn might be dead.
Bye, Glenn.
Jesus Christ, okay. Just fuck him in particular then, I guess.
Mood change. Oh.
I probably should have seen if I could buy more revives at the, at Goldove, because they have black and white elements for sale there. Never mind, we're good, we're fine, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good.
We're surviving. We doing it. We living.
There we go.
We're gonna escape the son of a gun after with this one. I think. I don't know. I don't know how that meme goes. Did he die?
He died? How'd he die?
Did we miss the opportunity for this?
Yes!
All right. Do you want to try again next stream and actually try to bait this out, or you want to just commit?
I kind of want to bait this out because I want to show at least a trap, because I want to show the trap element. It's just,
Okay.
I did not expect him to die that fast.
We can roll this back and reattempt it next week.
Yeah, I actually kind of want to. I'm a little disappointed.
I
'cause
am
it's
too.
like-
Admittedly, you put in all that effort only for it to just like shit the bed. But we can
Yeah.
wrap here.
Because it's like, some of these bosses have less HP than I remember. What the fuck?
I think you were just hitting it, going it a little too hard. You might want to scale back until it happens and then do it, or at least brush up on what can bait it out.
I think it's just random chance when he does,
Mood change.
yeah, when he changes stances.
Okay, well, we're gonna wrap here since you're actually you want to save it on a separate slot.
No, because if I touch the memory cube, it'll be an autosave, and I don't remember if I saved manually before this.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Let me at least check from load. Okay, so that's 17 stars. With Glenn in the party.
Yeah, it was just before this.
Yeah, so I think we're good anyway.
Okay, so him and a controller.
Here you go. I don't enjoy how he briefly smiles with damage. I don't either. The other unfortunate thing is I didn't know that was his weakness state, because apparently that overrides his face changing moods, which makes it harder to tell when you're trying to bait the element you're trying to trap, actually.
All right, well, with that, we're gonna wrap here. So, starting from the top, we have no major shoutouts this quarter since last stream was our last shoutout for the. Wait, hold up. Did Laser get one in? For the 6? Okay. I'm gonna get you for the shout out on a donation, Laser, since we technically have nothing to shout out right now. So let me go ahead and do that. No shout outs this week, but I will say thank you all so very much for popping in. Starting from the top, unless Laser just surprised me with something. All right, fair enough. Starting from the very top of the special shoutouts, Puma Cam, thank you for the Monster Hunter Wilds gift. Unfortunately, until I have a better graphics card, I can't really stream it. But maybe in the future, we'll see how things go. Gonna have to play it by ear. And Laser, for your previous donation that was at the start or at the end of last month. And I believe that's all the shoutouts for today. Unless I missed some shit. Please tell me if I'm missing anything. Yeah, thank you all so very much. Anyways, see y'all tomorrow with some Dark Souls 2, where we continue to traverse the tower. I think that's where we left off. I'll have to double check before stream tomorrow.
All right.
You can shout me out for surviving. Yeah, fucking Conquer a Bun for surviving 103 fevers in a row. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. Have a good night. Stay true to yourselves and see y'all tomorrow.
Take care.